All right, so it's Robert Allen, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, coming to you with Luisa Robinson, who is one of the lenders that I work with, who has some special programs that work in a lot of the communities that I work in. And just wanted to have her introduce herself and tell a little bit about the special financing that we often use to help clients out. So, Luisa, yeah, give us an overview of what your program is and what it offers.
Hey, good morning, Robert. Thank you for having me here. Love to share some of this information with you and prospects. I love helping people. As you know, you and I have worked together for years. So thank you so much for having me here. But as you mentioned, yeah, we are Cadence Bank, and we have several exclusive programs that will help a lot of hometown buyers, first-time home buyers, or just home buyers. One of my most popular programs is our Right at Home. This is a conventional loan, 100% financing, meaning no down payment required. This program does not require private mortgage insurance, no PMI. So it really helps a lot of customers that want to buy a home, but struggle paying rent and saving money to buy the house. There's no down payment, so it really helps them get into a home. No, as I said, no private mortgage insurance required, so it helps them keep the payment affordable. The credit score for this program is only 640, so it does not need to have perfect credit. We work with people with 640, 680, 700, and of course, we prefer the higher, better, easier credit, but it really is designed to help a lot of first-time home buyers, and not necessarily first-time home buyer. One of the requirements is that you're not allowed to own any other home at closing. So a lot of the customers are selling their house, closing on the same day to sell the home, and then purchasing, upgrading to a new home. So it is not for just only for first-time home buyers, but a lot of them are first-time home buyers. It's a fixed rate mortgage. There's no prepaid penalties. There's not a specific time that the customer needs to be in the home, like 5 years or anything like that. It's one loan, conventional loan, which, as you know, a lot of sellers prefer to work with conventional loans than FHA or USDA programs. So it is really good for a lot of buyers. On this program, we also allow customers who have student loans who use the actual payment. So if they have a income-based repayment plan or any other plan for their student loans, we're allowed to use that. They don't have to. If they're in deferment of forbearance, we have other ways to help them estimate the payment, but it is different from some of the other programs that may not have the feature. So it's designed to help a lot of people achieve the dream of ownership and get into a home. The limit on this program is right at conforming, which is over 600,000. To qualify for the program, they have to make either under 80% of the median income, which is 68,560, or buying a specific location that I'll be glad to walk them through. It's based on census tract information, but there's a lot of areas that you wouldn't think that qualify for the program. So I end up helping a lot of customers who make over that 68,000 threshold and still can qualify for the program. So there's a lot of opportunities for people to use this program.
So you're telling me that somebody could purchase a $640,000 house with zero down payment and still have no mortgage insurance if it's in a qualifying area?
Correct. It is possible. I've done it multiple times. 647,200 right now. They do have to come up with their closing costs or find a seller who's willing to pay the closing costs. But I've had many people who go to closing with no money, or if they put a large earnest money, they actually can get money back from the earnest money at closing. You and I have done it many times where really they go to closing with no additional funds. So yes, I've done that multiple times.
Yeah, so there's some sweetheart deals. I'm thinking about the single mother with 2 kids. It was my seller, and it was a tough sale on the home. Does your loan still allow the $15,000 in renovation funds?
Yes, we allow that. If the home is not quite perfect for them, there's a few things that they can do to the house to make it better. We allow up to $15,000 in repairs. After closing, we will need a bid from the contractor for the repairs. The house does have to appraise after the repairs for the acquisition cost with the purchase price plus the repairs. But as long as we do that, we allow them 15,000 to do some minor, repairs, things that they want to do to the home under the same program. So it is really amazing to see what people have done to make their houses even nicer after they purchase the homes. It has to be done within 90 days, but it's one loan. Everything is lumped into one loan, 30-year fixed, same rate, nothing weird, strange about it.
My favorite deal last year actually was I helped a client get into a duplex for $250,000, and it needed some work, not much, but just some cosmetic things. And I got her into the duplex for $250,000. She got $15,000 through the program to put towards renovations. Her loans were $265,000, and she put $0 into this to make it all happen. She got the seller to pay her closing costs. Travels a lot for work, and so she's able to live in one side and rent out the other side. And it's been
Somebody's
a great
paying her
thing.
mortgage.
Yes, it's been an amazing thing. Actually, I think, yeah, that's right. I think about $1,400 is what she got on rent, and her mortgage was only $1,600 when it was all said and done. So, I mean, you can't beat
Amazing.
that. Don't ask me to find you another deal like that out there, because that was difficult.
Not today.
That was one of my repeat clients, and I was looking out for her. But yeah, this program has helped so many people get into a home. So how long have you been in the mortgage industry, Luisa?
Well, that's over 20 years. I started in 2001, so now it's going into 21 years. I've been working with a lot of first-time home buyers and 100% financing exclusively for the last 6 years. I do other loans, but about 75% of the business that I do is with first-time home buyers or 100% financing. I work a lot of 100% financing as well for doctors. We have a doctor's program and a professionals loan, early professionals, where we don't have the income limit requirement, but we do have credentials for schooling if they graduated within the first 5 years after they started exercising. Attorneys, accountants, engineers, dentists, they all qualify for this program. It's also 100% financing with no PMI, with a 680 credit score. So it is another strong program that we offer.
Guys, I didn't even know we were going to talk about that, but that is something else that I've done that helps. So it's not always about how much money you make, it's about how much money you can keep. So she just gave you a list of several professions that you can
and
have.
There's more.
Yeah. And, buy a home 100% financing and be done with it. There's doctors out there. There's one doctor I helped get 100% financing on a doctor loan for like $450,000. Her house is now worth over $800,000. But again, she makes great money. But how much money did we help her keep getting into that home with no money down at that particular stage of her career, before she became a partner, before she made a crap ton of money? We were able to save her money. And now, the value of her home is doubled. So I love real estate,
And especially if they have other funds and they can put those funds at work in, other businesses, you're paying such a low rate. And I know rates have gone up over the last month, but still, historically, when you can get a rate, for and around that area and really put it without putting any money down, it's amazing. I mean, I remember rates being 6-7% before, and I thought those were good compared to what we've seen in the past. But rates have been great. So take advantage of the market, take advantage of the rates, and, just invest in real estate.
Yeah. Now, I didn't warn you on this. So we'll see if we get an answer, but been in the mortgage industry for 21 years now. Any fun professions you had before getting into real estate?
I actually had done some fun things before getting into the mortgage business. Something that most people don't know and that they always enjoy when they hear about it. I was a magician assistant for a professional magician. So it wasn't really quite a profession, but while I was going to school, it was a little bit of travel and it was fun. Just cutting pieces and helping him with his magic tricks. So that's something people kind of laugh when I tell them about it. So, but before that, I was a teacher. That was my first career, and I taught for 2 years. Decided that that's not exactly what I wanted to do, and then jump into mortgages been doing that for now over 20 years.
Wonderful. Now, I did not know about the magician's assistant, so you know all the tricks, you know how it's done.
I used to know some of them. Some of them I don't know, but some of them I did help. That's secret. We can't talk about it in public.
I got you. I got you. Well, I appreciate this. And yeah, just on Tuesdays, trying to give people tips on different ways to save money, make money with real estate. That's my passion, helping others create wealth through real estate. And this is something I've been able to use from home buyers that has been great. This has been a great partner. The way that I like to look at things is it's always good to speak to a professional realtor before you get too far in the home buying process, or even when you're starting to
Correct.
look. As an example, I make it a commitment of mine to be aware of different types of programs that are out there. And when I do a consult with someone, I can say, hey, here's a way that we can help you do what you need to do based on your situation.
Mhm.
So I do work with different lenders, but I'm always going to match you with the lender that saves you the most money based on your situation.
They can fit their
And I'm always
needs.
and fit their needs. And I actually met Luisa from another client that said, hey, had you heard about this program? And I'm so glad that my mind has always stayed open to, you know, who, I don't care who's out there who's going to do the best for my client, because that's who I'm going to use. And so, Luisa, I appreciate um your willingness to help those that I serve. But also, one of the things I'm thinking about is as well is it's sometimes hard to find a lender you can trust. It's horrible to put someone under contract and then a week or a couple of days before closing, they're like, oh, we can't do the loan. So, Luisa, I appreciate you being a professional
Thank you. No, thank you
and
for your business.
yeah, and knowing your stuff inside and out, because I trust you, send clients to you and trust you. It's a big thing.
I know we've done
Thank you for
many closings together, and I really appreciate your clients. I'm big into educating, helping customers. If they want to talk about they do an application, definitely let's have them give me a call. We can schedule something, some little piece of information that is always helpful. We're always going to look at credit, income, and assets. So start with your credit, see where you are, use advantage of those free services just to monitor your credit. You may not have the same score that I pull, but if you know where your credit is, you're already ahead of many people. Be sure that you have a stable income and employment, have some savings, be sure that you're keeping balance in your bank account. Those are simple things that everybody can start with, and we can definitely get into more details and help them. If they're not ready right now, but they want to be ready soon, we can definitely help them get into a home.
wonderful, wonderful, perfect. Well, I appreciate it, and I hope someone finds this information helpful. DM me, message me. You want Luisa's contact information, or you want to set up a consult, free consult. Takes 30 minutes. Find out what your options are. Let's get you into a new home in 2022. Talk to
Awesome.
you later.
Thank you, Robert. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.